Hey there, we just finished our official day one of P90X3, the Total Synergistics workout. Wanted to give you my quick thoughts on that. I really liked it. Total Synergistics is a resistance training workout that the idea is that multiple muscle groups are working at one time. So you literally work from your head to your toe in 30 minutes in just a handful of exercises. That being said, because you are working multiple muscle groups at one time, there is going to be a little bit of a learning curve. I don't want to say it was so much of a learning curve, but this is one where you're going to want to slow down and pay attention to the cues and watch a couple repetitions before you jump into it on your own. I actually had my Blu-ray remote control right there with me and backed it up a little bit for a couple of the exercises because I wanted to make sure that I got my full 45 to 60 second segment in each exercise. If you're okay with, because this is your first time, if you're okay with paying attention for the first couple and then getting right in, that's cool. I had a few extra minutes, so the whole workout took me about 37 minutes because I backed up on a couple of them that I needed a little bit extra clarification on to make sure I did it right and got the most bang for my buck there, okay? So I'm gonna break down the first 3 exercises in this workout, give you a couple extra modifications and maybe help you get the most out of those. If you have any questions about any of the other exercises, feel free to comment, let me know, and we'll get you going. All right, so I'm going to show you the first exercise is a push-up to side plank. So what you're going to do is set up a regular push-up position so your hands are slightly wider than your shoulders there, feet planted. Drop down into the push-up, and as you come up, you're going to open up into that side plank. So in this side plank, you want to really be reaching through that top hand, making sure that you have a nice straight line here. Turn your abs on so you get that core work in there. And stay nice and strong all the way through your legs down to your feet. So this really is a whole body, your whole body's working here. Then you're going to come back down into that push-up position, drop down, up, open the other way. Now something I was noticing when I was going through this is that I started moving too quickly on the way down from the side plank. So from here, I really want you to make sure that you're resisting your body weight as opposed to dropping quickly down onto the ground and like sinking into your push-up. So really resist your body weight on the way down, drop down controlled into the push-up, and then lift up the other way. Okay, let me know if you have any questions on that. Okay, so the next exercise is a Crescent Chair, and you're going to move between the 2 moves. And so you're going to start by setting up your chair. So I push my weight back into my heels, lift my toes up in my shoes to make sure that that weight's back in my heels, set back into that squat position. So again, the weight being pushed into my heels makes sure that I'm not doing this, okay? And that's when you feel it in your knees. So set back, arms are gonna come straight up by my ears. So I'm reaching through my fingertips and then pushing through my hips. So I have this nice straight line here as I'm pushing forward, okay? Now from here, I'm gonna take that right leg and just step back and lift. And that's my crescent, okay? So the back leg is straight, front leg stays basically in the same position there, and you're reaching up. Again, really loading this front leg, feeling strength here by pressing through that heel. Okay, now from here, we're just going to come back into chair, nice and controlled, and we're gonna keep moving back and forth as he tells us, feeling that strength, really loading that front leg, feeling it through our core and stuff, okay? Let me know if you have questions. Okay, so the next exercise is going to be the first one where you're going to use your pull-up bar. This is our little pull-up bar that we're using right now. It's not perfect, but it works. I am actually not rocking the pull-ups yet, so I have my band over the pull-up bar. You can also use an over-the-door attachment there to help me do my modified version of the pull-up exercises, which I'm going to show you right now. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I modify these. The pull-up bar is there, obviously. I'm going to pull lots of tension on my band. Okay, step my foot way back there. Okay, pull my abs in nice and tight. Use my back muscles to pull back into the pull-up. Then resist, pull that leg up, crunch through my abdominals, reach back with that leg, and then release the pull-up. Now my shoulders are pulled away from my ears the entire thing. Okay, so don't shrug up like this. Keep them pulled back. Use those back muscles to pull back, Lift up into that crunch, reach back, and then release. And that's how you're gonna make sure that it stays in your back and you get a little core work there too.